Welcome to Universe Live. I'm Hassan El-Sheikh.
And I'm Lynette McConkey. Here are your top 5 stories for Wednesday, February 8th. President Biden says America is coming back in his State of the Union address.
Though bruised, our democracy remains unbowed and unbroken.
The president faced a tough and at times hostile crowd. In his speech, he insisted lawmakers work together instead of fighting.
Republicans respond to the president's State of the Union speech.
Let me give you, anybody who doubts it, contact my office.
Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders responded on behalf of the GOP, calling the Biden administration weak.
There was a tense moment between Republicans Mitt Romney and George Santos at the State of the Union. Right now, Santos is under committee investigation and was told by Romney, quote, "You don't belong here."
The Enoch man who killed his family and then himself made some disturbing web searches before the murder-suicide. According to the police, Michael Haight Googled about whether neighbors could hear gunshots and how loud guns sound.
2 women are the new associate vice presidents of the Office of Belonging. Lita Giddens and Julianne Gross were appointed to the positions, and they are both award-winning faculty and will start their positions immediately.
Many restaurants and local businesses are named after people who hold some significance to the owners. Trevor Myers takes us to a local cafe in Orem dedicated to loved ones, offering food, drinks, and community.
I'm here outside of a local cafe in Orem called James and Joan, or JJ's as many people call it. This cafe was opened first in 2022, but not by James and Joan. Tucked away behind University Mall in Orem, a little cafe welcomes people in. Owners Trevor and Brooke Schultz named the cafe after Brooke's father, James, and Trevor's mother, Joan, who both passed away in recent years. On their website, they write that their parents taught them everything about anything, so the values that J&J is built on were instilled in Trevor and Brooke by their parents. Employees like Christy Kelland say the couple does a good job of running the cafe.
They are great owners. Definitely like caring for their people, which is, I think, probably the most important thing of opening a business is taking care of your employees and just making sure that they are having a good time.
After starting this business less than a year ago, Trevor and Brooke seem to have fostered a tight-knit community. They want their cafe to feel accessible to the local community, both as a place to study and a place to socialize.
And I think that we do a very good job of just making the space open and welcoming and like available for people to do homework or work or hang out here.
As business owners and parents of 2 young children, on top of recently buying a house and moving further from their cafe, the Schultzes are quite busy. They are still able to honor their parents by offering a place for everyone to come and spend time with others in the community. Reporting for the Universe Live in Orem, I'm Trevor Myers.
What started as a TV bit is now a growing holiday in the United States. Friends gather together to celebrate non-romantic love with Galentine's Day. Universe Live reporter Alexa Elliott found some different ways ladies can celebrate together this month.
BYU's Heartbreak Skate celebrates a different type of love. Hosted in the Wilk Ballroom, this skate night invites everyone no matter their relationship status. This is part of a trend celebrating different types of love during Valentine's Day.
In my opinion, I like Galentine's Day better, so for me it's always hanging out with my friends.
Galentine's Day, typically celebrated on February 13th, skates away from romantic Valentines and towards the love that comes from friendship. It originated from the sitcom Parks and Rec. What started with Parks and Rec's Leslie Knope is now a popular get-together. From a Galentine's paint night at the Hogle Zoo to a craft night, there are multiple events celebrating women and friendship. One of these events is the Valentine's Museum, a pop-up museum located near the University Mall in Orem.
And that's my whole mission in life, is just to change the way that people feel about Valentine's Day and just feel like it applies to them and feel like it doesn't matter really what your relationship status is as much as like just being so grateful for all the love in your life.
The Valentine's Museum features interactive exhibits such as a funhouse of toxic traits, an exhibit on the body and finding love within yourself, and a cuddle puddle.
I hope that the result is that they come out with more appreciation just for all the love that's available to them no matter what.
The Valentine's Museum will be open February 10th, 11th, and of course, the 14th. Grab your gal pals and celebrate Galentine's Day. Reporting for the Universe in Orem, I'm Alexa Elliott.
Valentine's Day is coming up, and those looking for date night activities in Provo have plenty to choose from. Ariel Harmer shows us a new business that aims to get hearts pumping in more ways than one.
Provo has no shortage of date night ideas, from candle making to hatchet throwing. But if you've ever wanted to try a bicycle built for two, now is your chance. Love Handles is a brand new business here in Provo that offers tandem bikes for rent.
Yeah, Love Handles is all about just creating an incredible experience for friends and dates alike. Renting a tandem bike is super fun, and you can get outside and enjoy the great outdoors together.
Haley Andrews was inspired to start the business after she rode a tandem bike for the first time.
You got it! Yes, yes!
When she saw 2 tandem bikes for sale one day, she jumped at the opportunity. She bought them and recruited the help of her friends to create a business that would allow people to rent the bikes for dates and other outings.
Riding a tandem bike is so fun. I can't get enough of it, obviously. We started this business.
The trio invited some of their friends to try out the bikes before they officially started their business, and the responses were positive.
It was amazing. We had so many people that came and they took it for free, and initially they were kind of hesitant, maybe had never ridden a tandem bike before, but their reactions when they came back were the best, and that's kind of what's keeping us going and why we're excited, because they had such a fun time.
To book one of the bikes, you can DM their Instagram at lovehandles_Provo. It's $25 for a half-day rental, although they are having a Valentine's special.
During the month of February for Valentine's Day, you can get a rental for just $14.
Love Handles is just getting started, and Andrews says she and her partners plan to buy more bikes to expand their business.
It's been an incredible experience. We have learned so much together so far, and I'm really excited to just be able to see what people want and how we can help them have that experience.
Reporting for Universe Live in Provo, I'm Ariel Harmer.
Thanks, Ariel. What a wonderful story. What a wonderful way to spend Valentine's with someone.
Temperatures barely breaking freezing here in Provo. The women's golf team flew to balmy Boca Raton to get their spring season underway. The Cougars ended up finishing 4th out of 14 in the FAU Paradise Invitational. Alicia May Mateo started things off with a bang, shooting 5 under in her first round behind 3 birdies and an eagle. After 2 more impressive rounds, Mateo finished 3rd individually for her 3rd top 3 finish of the year. Alexa Udom and Adeline Anderson were also pace setters for the Cougars, both finishing in the top 25. The Cougars will continue their spring season on Monday as they travel to sunny San Diego for the Lambkin Invitational. Speaking of warm West Coast weather, the men's basketball team is in Malibu, California tomorrow for their final fight with the Pepperdine Waves. Since joining the WCC in 2011, the Cougars have found playing at Pepperdine puzzling. Despite owning the series 13-6 in the last 12 years, the Cougars are a mere 6-5 in Firestone Fieldhouse. The Waves roll into tomorrow's tussle with an abysmal 1-10 conference record, having won their only league game on Saturday. On the other hand, the Cougars are feeling considerably confident coming off 2 huge home wins. After scoring 89 and 81 points in those vital victories, the Cougs will look to continue that trend against a bottom 20 Pepperdine defense. With a win, Mark Pope's squad could cement themselves as the 3rd best team in a very competitive West Coast Conference. You can catch the Cougars contest tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Mountain on CBS Sports Network. The number 10 BYU men's volleyball team prepares for this week's matches against number 14 UC Santa Barbara, with a special reunion on deck. Alex Tumulip has more. Alex?
Yeah, Jared, Hawaii is the place to be for any vacation, to be sure, but it's also a place to find stars on the volleyball court.
No matter what, the Smith Fieldhouse is always noisy, but this kind of noise is different.
The best thing about being unranked is proving everyone wrong. I mean, not having expectations kind of alleviates a lot of pressure at the beginning of the season.
Stanford transfer Kupono Brown is one of those players contributing to the noise under head coach Sean Olmstead. He joins Noah Hain and John Stanley as one of 3 players from Hawaii on the team.
I'm following in the steps of some of the greatest that have played here. John's sibling, Clay Stanley, amazing person.
Milutinovic, Quo, Stanley!
I watched Ben Patch play. I got to see them play in the Stan Sheriff. Watching Will, I mean, I was in high school watching Will. That was a really fun team to watch.
Nice cut inside the block that time by Garcia Fernandez.
Now he'll enjoy a reunion this weekend when Coach Olmstead and the Cougars welcome Ryan Wilcox and UC Santa Barbara to the Smith.
It's exciting. I mean, I was never super close with Ryan. We played club together for a few years when I was younger. He's one of the players that I looked up to growing up. I mean, when he was in his freshman year of college, he was getting all these accolades like Freshman of the Week in the Big West. Getting to play against anyone that I am remotely familiar with from back home is always nice.
And you can watch Brown and the rest of the Cougars in action this Friday and Saturday. First serve against the Gauchos of UC Santa Barbara is at 7 p.m. both nights. They will be on the BYU TV app, and Saturday's match will also be on BYU TV. Jared, back to you.
Thank you, Alex. For more Cougar sports coverage, check out @DailyUniv Sports on Twitter and Instagram. Go Cougs!
Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live.
Have a great day.